I definitely felt a lot of that pressure, having Jinx being like such a sort of prominent figure of the show, of the game. Sorry, I think for me it was just avoiding the internet altogether and not reading anything that anybody else thought until after I'd done a few sessions and then kind of getting involved. And I think as well just understanding that, like, I don't know, these guys, Christian and Alex, have been a part of this for so long. I mean, this was the brain that these characters were birthed from. And just if they trust me and they want to put their faith in me, then I trust them, and that's it.
Absolutely.
So is it more of a challenge you see getting into character for, obviously, two characters that are have very high emotions and expressions? Is it difficult getting into a character that's animated and not kind of yourself, since you maybe not get that full expression?
Not when you have an incredible team of people around you, just kind of really laying it out for you. I also kind of love being in a booth, making it sort of dark or dimming the lights and really getting into the zone. I don't necessarily feel like it's definitely a challenge, right?
Yeah.
Not being able to like physically be in it and do it yourself, but that's when we've got these unbelievable visuals to thank for I mean, we have to match that. Yeah.
Do you feel like there's a sort of freedom in that, in being in that dark room? Whereas if you're on camera, you're worried about what's my posture, how do I look, how's my face? But when you're in that dark room, you can really let the emotion take over because it's all coming through your voice.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Definitely feel that way.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm like jumping around, like punching myself in the stomach, like climbing the walls. It's crazy in there.
So what was, I would say, what was your reaction when you started to see your character's story really start to come together, Emma?
For me, it was like, oh, that makes sense. Like, I was like,
I get it now.
You feel like you're an insane person. You're like, so half the time you're reading words that you don't even understand. Like, I found this, I was watching the show yesterday, and I was like, oh, that's what a hex something is. Like, I don't know what it all is until you see it.
Right.
It's validating.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Love that. And so what is it that you think makes Jinx and Vi's relationship relatable to so many people?
Ooh. I mean, I think that it really was one of the things I was so drawn to. This story, of course, as a whole, but the story of sisters, and there's, like I said, just so much emotion and so much heart, and
I would say as well, just like having family that you love and you hate, right? Like, we can all relate to that. And I think for us, it's just taken to these huge extremes. I don't know. I think the universal themes of hating someone you love and loving someone you hate is just very relatable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ella, how do you find that next level chaotic unpredictability in Jinx?
With a lot of coffee.
and a darker room.
And a very dark room. Yeah, exactly. A lot of jumping up and down and feeling crazy.
You've both been a part of so many amazing things in so many different fields before, but did you ever think that you'd be attending a premiere on a video game campus?
No.
No, is the answer that I have. No. But this is, I mean, one thing I love so much about what I do is it's constantly taking me into new worlds, new territories, and I'm so grateful to be a part of this.
Well, as two people who have loved the game for so many years, we are very grateful to welcome you into our world and have you both here. You are both amazing, powerful women, and we are so stoked to have you with us tonight.
Thank you so much.
So I have one final question for you. Well, we may know the answers already. Team Jinx or Team Vi to both of you?
Team Jinx.
Listen, I might have to agree.
Oh, no.
I might have to agree. Listen, I don't know. Maybe I should Team Vi this, but Jinx is pretty damn cool. I gotta give it to her.
Okay.
She is.
We think both of you are pretty damn cool, so thank you so much for being here. We hope you enjoy the rest of the premiere, and have a great evening.
You too. Thanks,
Absolutely.
guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
All right. What does Vi's voice sound like? What does Jinx sound like?
Who do we know? Who knows? These questions are kept the creators, I should say, of Arcane up for many, many nights. And they finally found their Vi in Hailee and their Jinx.
In Emma.
That's right. But it certainly wasn't easy. Check this out.
Casting Vi and Jinx was really scary. We knew there was going to be just a lot of expectations, around hitting that exactly right. It took us a total of, I think, 3 years or so to find our Jinx. I mean, it was bananas. I mean, I think we went through like 3 or 4 different casting directors, and we were really annoying probably to work with, because everyone's like, what are you looking for? Like, we don't understand. We struggled a lot to find the right voice for them until we really found them. When we found Ella for Jinx, it was like the pearly gates were opening in front of us. It was just like, oh my god, there she finally is.
Hi.
And they're just not easy to kind of hit, because I think they're both very loud characters, in their personality, very bombastic ladies, that we know from the game. But at the same time, we also knew that we were gonna explore some more intimate moments, and that's a really different side to both of them.
So much awesome tonight and so much more to go. Right now, we're going to toss to Pastry right now, who's standing by with Quarter Jade.
Thank you so much, Rib. Yes, we're almost there, but I'm standing by with yet another guest, Quarter Jade this time around. How's the premiere been so far?
So far, so good. I was just telling him the best part was the hors d'oeuvres. They have this cheese that tastes like flavored blasted goldfish. It was amazing. But yeah, so far, so good. My feet are kind of killing me,
oh, no.
but that's to be expected. But amazing. This is amazing.
Is it worth, kind of the pain of the shoes?
Yeah, I would do this 10 times over. Sorry. The complaint was like,
very minor.
this is amazing. Yeah.
Makes sense. Well, my name's Pastry Jam. I can definitely identify with loving the food. Of course, the obvious question, the question of the evening, is it Team Vi or Team Jinx for you?
Jinx for me.
Jinx for you? All right.
Is that what's the answer that you've been getting?
Jinx. Yeah, makes sense. She's pretty popular. Yeah. All right, Quarter Jade, thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy
so
the rest of the
much.
premiere.
You too.
I'm going to throw it back. We're almost there.
Pastry just finishing up with Quarter Jade. We'll have a few more interviews for you in a moment with some of the music team that will be coming, or that brought you, or will bring you, I should say, awesome music throughout the entirety of Arcane.
But currently, they're a little bit busy because there is an awesome photo coming your way, Internet, of the cast, the crew, the music team, the creatives behind everything that you see here tonight, right in front of our beautiful gold Arcane gates.
Honestly, right there. If you needed a 5-stack to play, you just choose them. No, but there's so much talent right there. I'm so excited that they're all able to come together and now meet each other. We just heard that some of them were standing on stage for the first time tonight, and I can't imagine what that's been like when you feel like you've been with this best friend through the entirety of the production. Now everybody gets to come together tonight for this momentous occasion. It is amazing. So many people, as we said, have worked so hard for so long to bring Arcane to life. But there are two guys in particular that did whatever it took